All right, so air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Your overall energy for this weekend is the Queen of Wands. So you could be embodying this energy. Maybe you feel really powerful. Maybe you are taking the initiative in regards to, something that you want to happen, some sort of goal. You're taking action or being proactive. You also might feel like you're needing to make an appearance. So you could be putting on your best, and maybe there's some sort of presentation, or maybe you have some important business meeting. If you're an entrepreneur, you definitely could be focusing on that as well, like running your business and being independent, and you definitely seem to be very inspired or motivated.
Disclaimer, my readings are not for the faint of heart. Must have thick skin.
So you also have the King of Wands, and you have the Lovers, then you have the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. All right, so I kind of feel too like in a love situation, you may be feeling torn between two people. So if you are in a relationship, you could make a connection with someone and there is like this fiery attraction. There's some sort of chemistry, but it's like, forbidden fruit or some sort of temptation, because you're in a relationship. If you are single, then you might be their forbidden fruit. And maybe they're feeling some type of attraction towards you. But they could be torn. Career-wise, it could be that you're torn in regards to whether you should stay or whether you should go. Or maybe you have two offers coming in and you're not sure of which direction to go in when it comes to your career. But like going back to the love situation, now unfortunately it does look like something is going to be unrequited. It could be with, both people that you're talking to or interested in, or both people that could be pursuing you. Or maybe you're in a relationship, but you just aren't feeling it. But there does seem to be some level of rejection or, just not being on the same page when it comes to a love situation. But it also could indicate that, let's say if you are torn between two people, maybe one person you are attracted to, but the other one not so much. So there still would be like a form of rejection. You also just might be rejecting love altogether because you're just more into yourself. Maybe you're a loner. Maybe you're not really ready to open yourself up for a relationship right now. And it just seems like you could just be focused on your internal thoughts. You also might not be aware of someone who's interested in you or multiple people that are interested in you because you're so engrossed in your own thoughts. Now, it's funny if you study astrology. I don't know if you ever had a crush on somebody and then you looked at their birth chart and then what was just kind of like, ew, like the birth chart turned you off, which in turn just turned you off from the person in general. That has happened to me before. I was just like, I looked at the birth chart, I was like, we have nothing. Like, I don't see anything adding up. Like, this, I don't like the energy. So yeah, that could be a thing too, because it does look like maybe you're looking into astrology and, you know, learning or understanding something about your destiny with somebody, or your possible destiny with somebody, and maybe just don't like the way things look. And in doing some sort of research in general, I don't know, it kind of feels like you feel some type of way about what you're learning. Either what you're studying or researching is disappointing, or maybe you feel like you're wasting your time, or you wasted your time with something. Especially if you had to pay for education, maybe you kind of feel like excuse me, not necessarily wasted your time, but just kind of put like a lot of money into education, and maybe you feel like you're not receiving enough back of what you invested. It definitely seems like some offer is being declined or turned down or rejected. Something just doesn't seem like a good fit or a good match. So there's like a level of disappointment. Now, you also could start to feel like a black sheep, or maybe, you know, maybe you've always felt that way. Or maybe there's something happening over the weekend where you realize how disconnected you are from people, and you just don't feel like you belong or don't feel like you fit in. In general, pride could get in the way of you asking for help or accepting help. So even if someone is offering something to you, you might turn it down because of your pride. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Gemini, a Virgo, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Another thing that this could be is someone feeling rejected by you. Maybe there is someone who's having like these romantic feelings for you. I don't know, maybe they're overthinking their approach, and it's possible that they would feel rejected by you once they, you know, tried to approach you. Maybe you just didn't like the way this person dressed, or you don't like their voice, or you don't like, I don't know, something about it. They tried, but maybe it was just a pass. Going back to you, I feel that you are needing to embody this fire energy. I feel like you're needing to get out of your head about something. It seems like there could be something that you are wanting to do, but maybe you're scared of rejection, and you might get rejected. Like, let's say you want to apply for some sort of job, but you're like, I don't think I qualify. But you have to try anyway. Maybe you are just needing to experience that particular failure and put that in your knowledge bank. And it does seem that maybe something will make you have a loss of faith Somebody might not believe in twin flames anymore. It's kind of like, I don't believe in twin flames anymore because, I didn't get to be with my twin flame. Or maybe you believe in twin flames, but you do miss your twin flame and they're not talking to you or you aren't talking to them. Yeah. Also, just financially as well, there could be some lack in that department. I feel like there could also be some sort of unsatisfactory when it comes to work or career. Spiritually, it still seems like there could be a loss of faith. Maybe you're doing some sort of studying or researching in regards to spirituality or your religion, and you're trying to get some sort of an understanding of it. Maybe you want to understand why you practice something, or you want to understand why you're doing something. And you're like, why am I doing this? Why do I have to conform to XYZ? And maybe ultimately you kind of feel like, I don't know if this is for me. I want to go my own path. And it does seem like spiritually or religiously you want to follow like an independent path. Also, something in regards to career. I kind of feel like somebody is looking for a new job. Somebody is sending applications out. They're like, let me see who's hiring. And I just feel like somebody's scrolling through job postings and applying to different positions. It's also possible that you get hired somewhere else, and so you do leave your other job. Maybe because you feel like they just don't pay enough. And it feels like if you have to work a job, you want to be passionate about it. It seems like you're trying to educate yourself about some things this weekend. So you'll be looking into some things. You're trying to educate yourself. It could be spiritual. It could be about some sort of laws, rules, and regulations as well. Maybe you're looking into legal, some sort of legal assistance or legal matter. You also could be considering hiring a lawyer for something. In fact, it does look like you're looking over some sort of contract or an agreement. So it also looks like you could be approached by someone who is just like a loner. And this person has romantic feelings for you. This person may ask you out on a date, or they're thinking about it. I feel like someone is trying to show you that they're into you. And this person could be sending you private messages. And it seems like someone is also kind of tiptoeing around the subject. It seems like they're trying to drop hints initially. Okay, I see someone having some sort of anxiety attack. And it seems like someone is having to breathe. It just seems like someone is becoming overwhelmed about something. Now, it could be something medical. It could be a health situation where someone does have asthma or bronchitis or, you know, some sort of breathing issues. But definitely could be more so a mental thing. I was also hearing mental crash or breakdown. That could be due to the direction that someone is going in. And if it's not happening to you, it could be happening to someone around you. I just feel like somebody is crashing out. Somebody doesn't care anymore. There is a strong possibility that someone is feeling like they can't take something anymore. You could either witness a dramatic quitting or firing, or you could be that person that just randomly does it. You just kind of like crash out and you're like, I'm done with this. Anything that you're trying to avoid, I feel like it really needs to be addressed because I feel like somebody is imploding. Now, hopefully too, I'm not picking up on something like a news story. I am getting a little concerned. I don't know. It just seems like there could be a possibility of something happening at the workplace because somebody is like sick of it. They're crashing out and they're just like, I'm done. And they could do something extreme or drastic. All right, now it seems like there could be some sort of opportunity that comes to you, and this opportunity is supposed to be something that you prayed about. It's like, you know, the universe is responding to you or answering your prayers. And something does seem like, you know, you're initially happy about it. It seems like a good thing. Even if this is like an opportunity like for a date or being pursued by somebody, it would make you happy. It would make you smile. This would be like what you wanted. If it's some sort of job or career opportunity, it seems like, a blessing, and you seem like, oh, I'm taking advantage of this, or this is my opportunity, and you seem very happy about whatever this is. It could be something happening where there's a mixture of things going on, where and on one end your prayers are being answered, but on the other end you end up having to suffer in some way, or experience some sort of disappointment, or have to let go of a situation in order to have the blessing. You also could be the one trying to help someone or share something with somebody, and it does seem like it lifts their spirits, or makes them happy and motivates them. Now, let me see what this Five of Coins is talking about. I mean, okay, so yeah, a couple of things. It still seems like, even if you ask for something, more so like in a love situation, like you prayed that you wanted this person to have this and you wanted them to have that, and then you get them, but then it's maybe another flaw or just something else that you're not attracted to or you don't want. So you turn down somebody who's like pursuing you. And then the other thing, it does look like it's still a possibility for, let's say, for instance, there is a job offer, and you're being recruited, or they're calling you, they want you, and you accept the job offer, but that also means that you have to step down from maybe your current place of employment, and it just seems like maybe it's disappointment because maybe you liked it there, but if they're offering something that like you could see yourself grow, or long term, or they're offering more money or an opportunity to travel, then maybe that's why you feel like you want that one instead. But that means giving something up or letting the other thing go. Now, another thing I see, if you're being approached by somebody that you absolutely don't want to deal with anymore, you could be like really putting your foot down and then just like setting up a boundary and just like rejecting that person. And maybe this person is trying to call you or send you messages, but you're blocking them, or you're not trying to hear. You're not trying to hear it. So it could be you rejecting someone, unless you're the one doing like some sort of heavy pursuing towards someone. There's a possibility that this person will reject you. Yeah. And again, I kind of feel like maybe you are feeling left out, or like you don't fit in or belong. If you're learning or delving deeply into spirituality, maybe you are starting to feel more and more disconnected. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right. Additional messages for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think somebody might have to move too. Somebody has to find a place and doesn't know where to go. All right, you have Healer of Ages, walking away, woman holding a heart, overall energy strategy. All right, so I feel like you are trying to fix or heal or resolve some sort of situation that you could be dealing with. Maybe too, your spirit is telling you that you need to let something go or leave and follow your heart. And it does kind of look like you are running off to follow your heart. You also may have initially been hesitant about doing something because you were like, I don't know if this is the right decision. You know, maybe the grass only looks greener on the other side and it's not like real, but it seems like you are going to go ahead and take that risk to find out if something truly is better. I feel too like even if you have some sort of strategy in place, like you were like, okay, this is my strategy. I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then I'm going to do this. I kind of feel like you're going to abandon your strategy to follow your heart. This can also be pertaining to some sort of love situation. Maybe you had plans, or you tried to strategize how you were going to do something, and then you just decide, like, you know what, I'm just going to follow my heart. And that's what you do. Now, also because I was picking up something in regards to faith or spirituality, I don't know if someone is abandoning their religion and embracing another one. It almost looks like someone is either running from Jesus or towards Jesus. So really depends on your situation, but and it does, like, the even looking at strategy kind of looks like, or is reminding me of a book full of rules. So regardless of what your religion is, maybe you're like really looking into some things and you're trying to understand it. You also may just be trying to figure out how can you heal, how do you remedy, you know, some sort of issue or issues that you're having in life. And so you're looking to religion for that, or you're abandoning religion. Maybe you feel like religion isn't helping you. I feel like there is some sort of dynamic between your spiritual practices and whether you're leaving something or running towards something, basically. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.